I have been almost exclusively wearing separates these days, so incorporating a sweater into my wardrobe was much needed. At the same time I was preparing to make this top, I was also preparing for my It's So Easy TV presentations. So I chose a solid fabric and a color I feel confident in for good measure. And in the end, it's become one of my go-to tops. The pattern is Simplicity 8950. It's still available online. I love that it's a basic drop shoulder design, very forgiving in the fit department, and still has all these unique design options that you can either add or leave out. I chose to make the center front ruching detail, but instead of cutting the shorter length, which would show some belly, I just applied the same treatment to the longer hip length version. Once you learn how to create this detail, you'll realize that you can really apply this detail to just about anywhere on any pattern. I think it would be super cute on like a short sleeve or even elbow length sleeve top as well, or a dress for that matter. What I love best about this little ruching detail is that it's 100% adjustable. I can add the ruching to just the bust like I'm showing you here, or I can flatten out the bust ruching and just gather it on the lower half. You can make your top really short or spread out the gathers so your top is a little longer. It's really a great detail. I used a grosgrain ribbon for the ruching, and to seal off the ends, I got these things called ribbon ends from the jewelry section at Joann. You can see they have little hooks on the end where you're supposed to add a jump ring and a clasp, but you can't really see that from far away, and even if you could, I don't think it would be that distracting. Finishing off the ribbons with this little bit of hardware gives the whole sweater a luxurious and well-finished vibe. The V neckline is something I thought I would struggle with a little bit, but it's actually so simple. I sewed the whole thing on my serger and it went in without a hitch. Sewing V-necks on knits is so much easier than wovens. The sleeve is drafted a little long, which I should have realized after looking at the sample make on the model, but that's an easy enough fix. I would rather have them longer than too short, so not a deal breaker for this pattern for me. I also appreciate the width of the sleeve. This might be something that seems so obvious, but sometimes the ease in the sleeve can be so wide. Looking at you, McCalls. But this one is comfortable, but still semi-fitted, and it doesn't kind of hang away from my arm in this weird, droopy, sad kind of way. It's really a great pattern, and I cannot wait to make some of the other versions. The pattern I used is a stash fabric. I can't remember where I got it. It's pretty non-distinct, but it's I would say the lighter side of mid-weight. It's a sweater knit. You could use a variety of fabrics for this top pattern though. Everything from a sweater knit like I used to a lighter weight French terry would be great. For the version with the elbow patches, I'd actually recommend something a little heavier or with like a tighter weave, like a lightweight ponte or a sweatshirt fleece, just because inevitably that patch will be a little bit heavier, and so you want to make sure the fabric has enough weight to kind of hold it and so it doesn't pull the sleeve down. So what do you think of my new sweater? I've been wearing it pretty exclusively with these green-gray pull-on pants that I thrifted, but I also think it would be great with a skirt or over a dress since I can pull up that ruching pretty high to reveal my waistline without adding any bulk from, tying the sweater in a knot or tucking it in or whatever else. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all very soon. Bye!